I'm Sarah at Totally Stitchcraft, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet the skull granny square, but not this granny square, this one. We're going to tilt the pattern and we're going to make it into a diamond shape so you can make even more wearables using this fun design. Before we begin, you will need some yarn. I'm using a worsted weight yarn. This is merino wool. And I'm also using a crochet hook. This is a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, a tapestry needle, maybe a stitch marker, and definitely a pair of scissors. So let's get started. To begin the skull shape, we will need to make a magic ring. So I'll go ahead and grab the yarn with my thumb, wrap it around my fingers like so, creating an X, and then I will pull through the bottom yarn and again to create a slip knot. If you need a better tutorial of how that's done, you can check out my last video of the regular skull granny square. Now I'm going to chain 2, and this is not going to count as one of our stitches in this magic ring. And then I will DC double crochet 10 inside this magic ring. So here we go, we'll yarn over, insert our hook into the ring, pull up a loop, and pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, stick our hook through the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I can count my stitches here by counting these V shapes. I have 1, 2, 3 stitches so far, so we've got 7 more to go. And then we are going to continue stitches in our magic ring to form our skull shape. I've got 10 stitches now in my magic ring, and my next step is to chain 3. So I will go ahead and create 1, 2, 3 chains. Then I will place 1 more double crochet into our magic ring, 3 more chains, 1, 2, 3, 1 more double crochet here, 3 more chains, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm ready to slip stitch to the beginning of my round. I'll go ahead and find that tail from my magic ring here and pull it tight. There we go, and I can find my first stitch. I can see by the V created on the top here. Stick my hook underneath that stitch, pull through my yarn, and pull through the one on my hook to create. I will now begin round 2 with a single chain here and a half double crochet in the same space where we slip stitched from the round before. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that stitch, and pull up a loop. I've got 3 loops on my hook. I will yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and that is 1 half double crochet. I will make 4 more of these in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a total of 5 half double crochets. When I make the 5th half double crochet here, I'm going to add an extra one into this space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now in the same space, I'm going to put 1 more half double crochet. Then I will half double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So in all of the remaining stitches from this top portion. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we can take a look at our work. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 half double crochets into the 10 double crochets from round 1. Next up, we've got our first chain 3 space, and this is where we're going to make the first eye socket here. We will be placing 5 single crochets into this chain space. So I'll insert my hook, pull up a loop. I've got 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. I'll do that 4 more times for a total of 5. So that's 3, 4, and 5. Now we're working on the part where we're going to do the lower jaw portion of our skull. In order to do this, we are first going to slip stitch into this next chain 3 space. So I will insert my hook, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the one on my hook. Then I will chain 2 and place 3 double crochets into this same chain space. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3 double crochets. Now I need to get back down. So what I'm gonna do is chain 2 and then slip stitch back into this same space we've put all these double crochets. Insert my hook, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the one on my hook. Now we've got the second eye socket, which is 5 single crochets in this next chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I will find my original half double crochet here. We can see the little V created. I will insert my hook, and instead of pulling through with the white yarn, I'm actually going to add my secondary color of yarn here. I will just pull this one through the stitches on my hook, and we can begin the next round. I will also tie these 2 together in the back, my 2 tails. I'll go ahead and cut the white yarn since we are no longer using it. Before I move on, I am going to tie these 2 ends together. This is just personal preference, you don't have to do it this way. Before we move on to round 3, I've just marked out here where these corner stitches are going to be. One of them will be in the middle double crochet of the jaw. 2 on the sides will be the single crochet, the top single crochet in each of these 5 single crochet groups for the eye sockets. And then the next one, the last one, will be at the very top of the skull, being sure to have 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side of the skull. All right, to begin round 3, we will take our new color of yarn and chain 2, which does not count as a stitch. We will then place 1 double crochet into the same stitch that we slip stitched into to start this round. And the next 4 stitches we'll be placing each 1 double crochet, which means we've got 5 double crochets on our first side here. That's 4 and 5. Now we've come to our first corner. And in every single corner we're going to do the same thing. We're going to place 2 double crochets, 1, 2, then a triple crochet, which will be our corner stitch. We'll yarn over twice on our hook, insert our hook into the stitch and pull up a loop. We've got 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And in the same stitch, we'll make 2 more double crochets. So in that corner stitch was 2 double crochets, a triple crochet, and 2 double crochets. Now we're on to our next side. In the next 5 stitches, we will be placing 1 double crochet into each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we've come upon our next corner here. We'll be placing our corner stitch here, which is 2 double crochets, 1, 2, a triple crochet, 2, 3, and 2 more double crochets. All right, we've got the first 2 sides and 2 corners complete. Now we are on the bottom of the first eye socket here. In the next stitch, we will place 1 double crochet along with the following 2 stitches. They will each get 1 double crochet. In the 4th stitch on this side, we will place a triple crochet. And in the last stitch, which is the first double crochet of the jaw that we had created, we'll be placing 1 double crochet. Now we've come to another corner space. So we will be placing in our corner, which is again 2 double crochets, a triple crochet, and 2 double crochets. Then we will place in the next stitch 1 double crochet. Now we will find the stitches here for our next eye socket so we can see our first single crochet stitch. It's kind of hidden, we've got to pull it apart a little bit, but in that stitch we will be placing 1 triple crochet here, and in the next 3 stitches they each get 1 double crochet, just like the last side but in reverse. And then we come to our final corner here, which is the stitch just before where we began, and we'll be placing our corner stitch here, 2 double crochets, a triple crochet, and 2 double crochets. Once we've got that last corner done, we can find the first stitch that we made and slip stitch to join. I'll just chain 1 here and pull tight, and we can see our work. Now, if you are satisfied with this size of square, which for me measures about 3.5 inches, 3.5, yep, 3.5 for each side. If I'm measuring down, we get 4 inches across from the top to the bottom of the diamond shape. If you're satisfied with that size, by all means stop here. If you want to learn how to do the next round and all subsequent rounds, if you want to make a larger square, please do stick around. Let's move on to round 4 and all subsequent rounds. I've already got a chain 1 here. I will chain 1 more for a total of chain 2. Then I will flip my work. This prevents it from getting wonky, as all crochet stitches tend to lean to one side just because of how they're made. So we'll be turning our work every round. Now in this same space where I've got this chain 2, I'm going to place 1 double crochet stitch right here. And up until the corner, which is my triple crochet stitch, I can see it right there, I will be placing 1 double crochet in each of the side stitches. Once I reach the corner, we're going to be putting the same exact corner we've been using. We're going to place 2 double crochets, a triple crochet, and 2 double crochets right here, and that makes our corner and every other corner we will be doing. Now for each side, I will double crochet along the side until I get to the corner, where I'll be placing the corner stitch. I will see you back at the end so we can join. If you've made it this far into the video, that probably means that you like the content I am creating. It would mean the world to me for you to subscribe to my channel. Truly, it does help out with the algorithm so more people can see the content that I am producing for you. I would love to come out with more free crochet content for you, which means that more people need to be watching my videos so I can dedicate more time to this channel. Also, if there is a type of granny square or crochet stitch you want to learn, let me know and I will come up with a video for you. All right, back to the granny square. And I have unfortunately lost at the game of yarn chicken here, but in order to join the round, we will find our very first stitch, slip stitch to join, chain 2, turn our work, double crochet in the same stitch, and then double crochet in all subsequent stitches until the corner, and that is how you will continue to add rounds to however large of a square that you want. I will go ahead and show you the original square since it does look a lot better than this one. So here's our square. We've got our corner stitches. In between the corners on this round, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stitches. So we went from 9 on the sides for our first subsequent, for our first square round, then 13, and then it will continue to grow by 4 stitches each round you increase. The final measurements for my square here after round 4 are about 4.5 inches from corner to corner, and across we're looking at around 6 inches. Now I was using worsted yarn and a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. This pattern will work with any type yarn, any crochet hook. And I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I would love to see your creations, what you do with this pattern. So please do tag me. My name is @TotallyStitchcraft on Instagram. All right, bye, happy crocheting.